Hi everyone, I'm making this video about the Wahl Designer. I recently got a Wahl super taper blade and I thought it would be cool if I convert my Wahl to a super taper for now until I get a better machine. And I think that probably most of you think that I'm crazy but I'm not. I think it's a good idea. I think it could improve a little bit. That will improve the machine. A lot of people don't talk about the Wahl Designer over here on YouTube. This machine is a good machine. This was my first machine ever to get because I needed a professional one, and I totally love it. It's a nice machine, has a nice motor. It's not obviously like the new Wahls, like the senior, like the super taper, like the magic, you name it. This is the basic, and this is, if you know what you're doing, this will do the job for you in any haircut you want to make, men or female. So this is great to have for a starter, for a beginner. It's a great machine. Okay, this is not a fancy machine. You don't have to do this. I just want to do it because I think it's cool. It probably can better my tapers, and I'm gonna try to see how it works, and we'll give you a review about that. But for now, I want to go ahead with you and show you how to change your blade to a Wahl Designer from the original blade, which is this one. You can see this is the regular blade that brings the Wahl Designer to what they called a super taper blade. And this one is specifically, like I said, it's for a Wahl Senior and a Wahl Designer. The number part is 1005. This is an adjust lock clipper, 1mm, 3mm, 3-hole blade, which fits perfectly for Senior or Designer or Sterling 4 or Sterling 1 Plus. So there you go. So let's see what we can do here. First of all, of course, I'm gonna take my blade off, or maybe probably what we want to do is just take this blade out of here. Okay, so let's do that. See if I can do this nice and easy. The package contains the blade, the screws, the washers, and the blade. Two blades, the small one, or the back one and the front one, or the small one and the big one, whatever you want to call. So here's the blade. They're already greased. I'm not going to take them out because they're already greased out, and this is the grease, and I have the washers and the screws. Now, I might not need the screws though, because I already got my screws to my Designer. So let's do this. So I'll screw everything and take it apart. This is my old blade. As you can see, the blade has been unused, and it's a nice blade. It's practically new, but like I said, I might need to improve, because that blade, I changed it not too long ago. It needed to be changed because at a certain point, my Wahl Designer, somebody stepped on the cable, and the Wahl was in a high position, and it fell to the floor, and it was a devastating fall. It was so devastating that you can see here the Wahl a little bit cracked. I get it. I really got worried about it because, once your machines fall on the floor, it was very difficult for the machine to come back to its original state. So that was a concern I had. I'm gonna take a toothpick here so I can take out some of that dirt. So like I was saying, I was a little concerned. I took it to a place where they fixed it and everything came back to order. The machine has been working fine. I have no problems whatsoever. You know, everything has been done beautifully. There's not too much hair, but I'm just gonna take out, because I clean my clippers like every week. I don't do that much of, you know, especially men's haircut, that they, you know, you have to, like barbers would work on clients, like a lot of clients in one day. So it's not that dirty. So okay, we got that out of the way. So this is how your wool will look without your blades, up and down. So we're gonna take out a new blade, and we're gonna work on it. So the first thing you gotta do, you see the blade has a shape, and that shape will match with the wall here. So obviously this is the front part and this is the back part. So you're gonna insert this like that, just like that. Then you will get the upper part, and this is the front. I call it the front part and the back, but you know, everybody has a different saying for this. These are very sharp. Handle with care. I'm gonna try to maybe it will be a good idea for me. I'm not gonna zero gap, like, you know, those are things that I haven't learned how to do yet, but eventually I will. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna put my clipper with the new blades and have them work normally. Now, the zero gapping, I don't know if I can do it right now, but we'll see. I've seen videos on how to do that, but I'm not an expert in the matter because I'm not a barber. So I'm sorry if you are looking to have a zero gap tutorial here, but I'm not, you know, I'm not in that expertise yet. I will learn eventually, because these are techniques that it's not only for hairstylists. It will be techniques as well for, you know, I mean, they're not only for barbers, it's also for hairstylists, and hairstylists have to be open to many changes and many things that you can learn to help, you know, your haircuts done better. Okay, so what I did was I insert the screws first, put the blade, and then I didn't tie them up all the way, okay? They're a little bit loose. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to center my blade to the position it should be. And the way it's supposed to be is that the left end, the bottom one, needs to be a little bit outside. Just a little bit from the other one. And then once you got that into place, all you gotta do is tighten up the screws. I'm gonna tie them a little bit more so I can have more control on the blade. And then I'm gonna try to almost zero gap them like they have explained in many videos here in YouTube. Okay, now I have my position, and I'm just gonna tie them up right there. My hands aren't that big, so it's kind of hard to keep my blade all together there. It's a little bit out of position, so I'm gonna try to put it on position. Okay, here we go. And since it's oiled, it's very hard for me to hold them down like it should. Alright, I'm gonna be off camera for a little bit because I'm trying to hold them together, okay? So I'm tying them up. It's still a little bit out of position. Okay, bear with me here, sorry. Like I said, I'm not an expert in the matter, but I manage. I do manage sometimes. Make things good for me. So this is open, this is closed. I'm going to close it down. I'm going to hold it down right there. It's better for me if I press it down like this on to a surface. And then hold it down. Like I said, I have small hands. I don't have strong hands, and this is sharp and slippery because it has a lot of oil. Okay, I gotta push this a little bit on the side right there. I think I got it all under control. There we go. I'm gonna tie them up. Tie them up. There you go. There are the plates. Then again, these are the super taper blades from Wahl, especially for senior and the designer. And now my designer has completely converted into a taper machine. And I think this is going to be nice to work with. I hope you like this video, and if you like what you see, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.